from hauntedflower.com and hauntedflowerreviews.com, and today I'm finally coming back with another anime review. This is for, I keep wanting to say Clannad, but I think it's Clannad. You can correct me on this. This series is very, very similar to one of my favorite series, which is Kanon. Kanon is beautifully animated. The characters jump off the screen. I love all of their personalities. So many of them are so funny and touching and heartbreaking, and I really got into this series. This one is similar but different. Some of the characters I really liked, and other ones I was just kind of iffy about. They really didn't grab me and pull me in the way that the characters of Kanon did. So right now I have a preference. This is supposedly the complete collection, but I do believe Amazon has the after story version of this as well, so I guess that's maybe considered a second season. Like Kanon, this is another story where there's a central boy character. He's a nice guy, smart enough, funny, gets along well with everybody, has an idiot sidekick friend, and for some reason gets to come in contact with all these adorable girls with flowy hair and giant eyes, and they all kind of love him. Kanon was originally based off of a type of girl game. I wouldn't be surprised if this one was too. Rather than name all the characters, I will just explain them in terms of who they are in the central plot. This is the first girl. This girl wants to restart the drama club. She's a little bit sick and weak, but having this boy come into her life makes it all better. Then you have this strange little girl with greenish gray hair and a star in her hand. It's not really a star though, it's a starfish. This little girl is obsessed with carving little stars, handing them out to people, and inviting people to her sister's wedding. She gets the first subplot after the drama club girl, and you basically get to find out her origins and what her big backstory is. And once it finally comes to fruition, it's a little touching, but I felt like it took a long time to get there. Then you have Quiet Genius Library Girl. Main boy character stumbles into her one day, finds that she's more obsessed with books than people, and tries to bring her out of her shell. By inviting her to this drama club that they're trying to get started, teaching her how to interact with people, and then one day, an event happens that triggers an emotional response in her. She gets a subplot of her own where you get to find out her background, why her and this boy know each other, etc., etc. That's another story that's kind of sad and touching, and watching characters come together to try and make things better for this girl. Then you have long gray hair student council president wannabe. This girl is tough, gets into lots of fights at school, particularly with idiot sidekick boy voiced by Greg Ayres. Which is very funny, by the way. He's one of the best parts of this series. Every time he tries to interact with this girl, he gets kicked in the face like 42 times. Then it comes out she has a mission. The group kind of binds together to try and help her get elected. Then you have long purple hair and short purple hair. These two are sisters and class reps for their years. And it seems that the younger one has a crush on main character guy, but probably the older one does too. But the older one tries to help her sister out, sets up little lunch dates for them, and tries to move this romance along. Those are the main stories. Basically, each girl kind of has some sort of subplot with the main guy. You kind of entertain what they'd be like together. And by the end of the series, he finally picks. Sometimes I wish a series would just end with the really good episode, but this one is one of those ones that had an additional episode. It was cool because it was called Another World, and it entertained what the plot would have been like had he chosen a different girl. This set is 24 episodes on 4 discs. The discs are stacked, which I don't usually like because I'm concerned about, messing it up when I take it out of here. I'm concerned about cracking a disc and the quality of these getting scratched over time. For bonus features, you get a clean opening and closing if you want to make some AMVs, and there are some trailers. Not any other extras, bummer, but I like the series. I do. It has a really slow start. It isn't until these subplots start happening that it really gets going. Basically, late in Starfish Girls 1 is where I started really getting into the series. But I have to say I still prefer Kanon. Maybe it's because I saw it first, but I really like those characters. I am curious, and someday I may go and pursue the after story, which I hear is supposed to be even better. But for now, I also have One Piece Collection 1, Supernatural the Anime Series, Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood Part 5, and Slayer Seasons 1 through 3 sitting downstairs ready to watch, so I've got to go through those first. Thank you for watching my anime review. I know it takes a while to get to these, but they've got a lot of episodes. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye! For more reviews and to find out about free contest giveaways, go to hauntedflowerreviews.com. My reviews are also available as a podcast on iTunes. Search for Haunted Flower Reviews and subscribe and leave us feedback and comments. Our store is hauntedflower.com, where we specialize in fantastic licensed apparel from movies, TV shows, video games, anime, and more. You can find us on Facebook at facebook.com/hauntedflower and Twitter at haunted_flower.
If you're local to the Indianapolis area, visit indiemojo.com for details on how you can win free screening passes.